Here we are out at basically the ranch, but kind of not. This is Skipper's place. Hey Skipper, can I get a picture of that thing with your name on it? Yeah, okay. All right, so let me flip you around here.
237. That's got the Mexico 10. I built that truck. I had 32 inches on the back, put the winch and all on it.
That's cool.
That is a workhorse of a truck. One of two things that I have on the property that I have built that I can show people I've done in 35 years.
Very nice. Well, give us a tour. Show us what else you got.
Off of a blast hole drill.
Yeah?
Rotary cable goes to Amarillo. Kelly's running on my cable tool to make it a combination rig. I'm gonna make a tool rack out of that mast.
That's cool.
Take the crown off, put it level where it's level 29 inches off the ground, cut the back end off of it, get the chains and everything off for parts.
Cool.
Unload some iron for a friend of mine, Cliff. He's gonna come down and pick it up. Bring me some more junk. Used to be said, John would say, we use it once a week. He said we use it about once a day now.
Oh yeah?
You ever seen an Onan welder?
An Onan welder, is that what that is on there?
65 model, or 65 when they made them. And it's a
Wow.
2-cylinder diesel.
That's cool.
Yeah. It's 200 amp. It works at 200 amp. 3,500 watt. A little bit weak, but I use it all the time. Use it for power, eh? And it's not probably, I've had it a year or 2 years. I think 2 years. I'll put maybe 20, 25 gallons of fuel in that thing. I've done a lot of fabricating with it.
That is
I
cool.
use it for the power more than I do the welder.
Yeah.
This one I got to take the frame out, double frame my 1500 is right there. Got another 392 that I can build. Got a 5th over transmission I'll put in that truck, that green truck. Got a 458 Dodge 1-ton rear end. Runs the dual wheels on the front. If I had put it on my international, they say the international front hub parts, the brakes and stuff are obsolete on my green 4-wheel drive 3/4 ton. I can't find the parts, I can put that on there, but I got to have 410 gears. Old TD15. Drove right where it's at, and I got to working on it, and then I got it deeper to deeper, and now I got the whole top end off the transmission, working on the brake cable and everything, and I work on it once, 2 days a year, and that's where it's at.
There you go.
Got a trailer up there cut in half. I'll put that up in half and put a gooseneck on it. Have your gooseneck dump trailer pull behind that one, that 1500 there.
Cool.
Yeah, I see it.
All right. Sorry about my fingers there.
Well, we got the only gasoline running Mac in southern New Mexico other than there's B42 up here in QRC. Well, Columbus Creek.
So that's a gas burner, huh?
Flathead 6.
Wow.
Magnadine.
That's cool.
Now, on the Mac gases, they call them all Magnadines. I don't know why they did that. But the Flathead 6 Magnadine, hydraulic brakes, B30. There's the B42 of Columbus Creek, it's the B42 with air brakes. And it's overhead valve. And
Oh,
this
wow.
one's flathead.
That's cool.
I think they made like 30 different models of that truck. All the way up to where they have flat fenders on them. 1500 I've been trying to get running. I wish I had it going. I could be using it right now since the Pickups did, but I just haven't got to it. An old International has got bent in half. Had double full pulley in it. Lost the brake on it, come down, crashed the cab.
Oh, wow.
Bent the frame right behind the cab like that.
Well, that's fun.
My uncle wanted the rear end off of it. I wanted that motor put in my mixer truck. which ain't never got home. Old 290 with a 9513, which is a lot of people don't know it, but I looked it up from what I can gather. On 855 block, a small cam or a big cam, 290 is the only one you can have a 9513 on it. The rest of them, you gotta have a higher torque transmission. Got the big turbo on it.
That is cool.
I got a 4200 if I can get it out of Wilcox before they do something else it's paid for. Don't have power steering, I'll put the power steering box on it.
Need that turbo on my Jeep.
Oh.
And blow up that 258.
With a new way air ride. Old pulley unit. I worked on it a whole week or two last year. Boxed it up to see what it would look like on that truck. Gives me room to put a welder in front. I'll put that crane. There's a spot for a crane. I'll put that crane on it where you can swing around the pipe. Or work as a mechanic and welder truck plus full of wells. That hoist to do 29,000 pounds.
Nice.
Yeah, it'll do bigger than anything else I got around here. And it'll do straight up. But I can't telescope with this one like a mule. But F700, never have got back to the carburetor on it, get it running, but I worked on it. But I'll get to work on something, and next thing you know, you're doing something else, you never get back to it.
That's the truth.
All this stuff I trade off. Some of it I'm attached to, and depending on what you got, I might trade it off because I want something worse.
Okay.
Oh, 268. Got it out of the junk pile.
Boy, that'd be neat if that was running.
It would be really neat.
We could use that.
That's going to turn out a loader, but I could cut those things off.
Man, I'd love to have that thing working at the ranch there.
The old 268 International, they made a 278 and a 240.
Zoom out
On that series. They made several different series of them, but they haven't made international backhoes since probably the early 80s.
That's pretty cool, though.
I still get engine parts for this one.
Oop, I lost him. Where'd he go? All right.
Oh, man lift right here. You know, look, that thing is an awful heavy thing to be moving around. I set it
No,
up
no
on
doubt.
blocks of trains for tires. I tell you, rid of mine. Which, that back end's pretty heavy. Old 240 farmall with the forklift added to it.
Here, let me get into that one. Oh, yeah, I see that.
A fellow that used to teach
That's cool.
welding down at school.
There's the
Down
forklift
there
part.
at the bench. Put the forklift duct all this on. Water pumps out on it.
Let me get on the other side of that, too. Take a look at that. Yeah, it is neat.
I used it for years.
You got such wonderful toys, Skipper.
Belongs to a friend of mine. Got a bunch of propane bottles, fire extinguishers, tanks. Big old oxygen tank over there. A little bit of everything. It takes a lot more time than I even realized. And I asked a couple of people, I told them, well, what have I achieved in 10 years? He said, look at your yard. You spend all the time in that yard organizing, putting it where you can find it and get to it. You know, it is the most organized yard probably in
It is. I think you're right about that.
A lot of work to get it to this way, and I'm always having to move it when something comes in, or trying to get it to where I can get to it quicker with a crane or forklift. It's a lot of work to get it to this direction.
No doubt. What else you got?
4,500 international forklift. I think it's 70 somewhere like this 70s and that backhoe 70s. Cause C157, you can't hardly buy the parts for that motor. I thought I knew what was wrong with the motor, but now I can't find the same thing. I thought the cylinder was well swelled in, but it's locked up. I went to put the clutch out of it. Wasn't nothing wrong with the clutch. The throw-out bearing arm was frozen in the cast tower housing. But they pulled the exhaust off of it, walked off and left it for a few years.
Oh, well, there you go. As one does, apparently.
Got a 3-row roll-over plow and a 2-row. This one's John Deere and that one's a Ford 2-row. And they're both up for sale or trade. This is a 4-in-1 bucket. I needed the shoulders off of it. It can be rebuilt, put together. I thought it'd make one heck of a good drag blade behind the tractor.
No doubt.
Or dozer blade. There's a broom bucket. HD5, always showing the track loader. That's got the 271 Detroit in it.
Wow.
It still runs on one cylinder.
Well, there you go. Sometimes that's all you need.
Still actually dig. It powers out, but you can still actually dig it on that one cylinder. OD7, I tell you, this is my friend. Transmission, clutches. If I don't got it, I might know where it's at.
He says if he don't got it, he might know where it's at.
302 Ford. I might have traded that one off. They're supposed to fix my roof. Seal my roof. I can't hardly get off the ladder on that trailer. I don't know what. I can climb with the ladder in the trailer, but I can't get on top of it for some reason. Got several Chevrolet transmissions, 4 speeds. Got a little bit left in the new process 4 speeds, 435. But not very much now. Old 3-speed out of auxiliary. 5-speed out. This 5-speed is from 534 V8 gas. One of the smallest little auxiliary transmissions I've ever seen.
What the heck is that for?
Somebody had her doing something. Pretty cool. Couple old 5-speeds. This is a 10. Oh, this is a 10-speed. That's a 9-speed. I cut the pilot shaft off of. I need one day. Miscellaneous parts of all motors. Got a hot 4-cylinder diesel to run. 3-cylinder Deutsch. I've never played with this one. I know this one will run. Because I got to isolate a wire on it. Generators. I picked one up, paid for them. Detroit on this side and all the small little stuff and all the Detroit all the way down this one. That's a marine one. Left-hand turn.
Wow.
With I forget what they call that transmission, but it's a marine transmission. Forward and reverse transmission, I think, for the Marines. Boats.
Very cool.
So 681. I suspect, I don't have a way to prove it, this is a piece of all the Sherman's piece of equipment. Back up, OHD21. The first HD21s had 6110s in it. I've never seen one with a 681, but I've seen 681s HD15s. But just the way the air breather set, the color, that's just my idea of what it might have come from. Come out of Seminole, Texas. 471, the camouflage, they sooted it up. They put a 4-valve head where it's 2 valves supposed to be. That's 453T. And it completely rebuilt, but head was cracked on it. I want to put it in the pickup.
Oh, there you go.
371, 353, parts of engines.
Just these right here are worth their weight in gold.
This one's an antiquer.
Holy cow, these are cool, man.
Vertical shaft.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that head. It looks like an airplane motor.
That is cool.
Bulldog. I looked it up. I had a couple of people tell me what they used on, but I put it on a time or two just to play with it. Look at cool little old gas tank.
Yeah, that is neat. I like them small engines. Those are fun.
I picked them up wherever I can.
Yeah. I just picked one up at the ranch that was laying out there.
Something you like. If you got any walking boomers, I will trade for walking boomers made by J.E. Schaefer.
Wow. Okay.
There's 3 different sizes. You got large. You got medium. No. You got medium, and you got the babies. Oh, these are babies. Which babies? I got that one last weekend. I got 6 of those, but any size that J.E. Schaefer made in Tulsa, I will trade for. Change, elevator, stuff for the wheels. A V8 roll. This is on a half track. James give it to me.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's a super power. They made 2 of these. They made a super power, then they made a Mustang.
Okay.
I know where a Mustang is. I've been trying to get it for a few years. Over in Roswell's got a rod to the block, but I don't care. It's still it's parts. It's a motor.
Right.
But this one's got a rod out. It come out of one of the half track. Then you got my old Dodge pickup sitting on there. 292 Chevrolet, Continental 226, Ford FT blocks, 345 International wear, 345 302, a 2.0 here, early 90s Mustang, 302 late model, got that, all that throttle body injection crap.
Oh yeah.
This is 534 V8, biggest V8 Ford ever made that I know of.
Oh wow. That's
Another
big.
302, 345. There's a transmission, transportation, and 4.0 somebody's interested in.
I wonder who that is.
Yeah. I've seen several of these.
Well, whoever he is, you tell him I'm gonna whoop his ass.
Yeah. That's a pretty interesting motor there. I've seen them with diesel, but this one's actually a propane lister air cooled.
Oh wow.
And after I got looking, Deutsch made them this way, so you can run them on natural gas or propane. That was set up, it was running punt jacks. Thermal King, purchased, made for Thermal King for reefer units, Leroy. Here's an oldie. 20s, 30s. Instead of, before Wisconsin is very common, you see those, this is an inline 4. Look at your carburetor, look at the old cast carburetors. There it is. That old cast square carburetor. And it is, there's a starter and generator on it and everything. PTO clutch.
Wow. That's cool.
Wisconsin, Continental. This maintenance stuff is late. Unless I get to organizing it, find it, but build more shelves. Got the little other. This one is a little one for the underground boring.
Oh yeah.
Got it. Make those gears and chains for making things. This Minneapolis molding. No oil pan. Crankshaft comes out the side.
Really?
The head is on this side.
What the heck?
A flathead, but it's on this side. It's got levers on it to run the valves.
Well, that's the oddest thing I've ever seen. Huh. Wow.
This is an old case, got a rod through block, come off a swather. Minneapolis Molding 403. And then this version looks just like it. It got a 283 with the short jugs, and it got a 336, and I forget, I don't know what the difference is 336. I've never worked on a 336. But they made a 6-cylinder version of this, is a 605, and on the short jug they had a like 283, or I can't remember the top of my head. The short version of 6-cylinder, I can't remember that size, but I think it's 283, but I may be wrong. Johndeere off with a little combine. 2-cylinder straight up. Some of the first 2-cylinder straight ups were made for from Hercules. And then they went and make their own. That's a V4 Johndeere flathead or overhead valve. That's a starting motor off of like an R.
Oh, really?
I can actually come off of a 720, I think. 720.
That's cool.
It's got a rod out.
Oh yeah, I see it.
They had an electric starter on there. They gave it to Carl. Carl went and died. I don't know what to do with the starter and the tractor. I think it's gone. I was down there the other day. Don't collect. This is my trailer. This one I put the jump box on. This one I'm gonna put a 24 LBR series drilling rig on. As I'm farming, I hope to bring back this week or next week. Now my work area. An old Sierra picked up. Wine song. First wine song piece of machinery I ever saw. Made me a skid. I was living in town. Made me a skid, put all my work stuff on my press and work table and everything. Took the farm, brought it out here. Still, press is down now, but still, I use the drill press and the grinders more than anything else. All my work there, what I'm building, working on, about 20 projects at one time.
What'd you get this one out of?
Which one?
This one right here.
The table? Or that come out of a Scout. We rugged out of a Scout off
Yep.
down there
I thought I recognized it.
in El Paso. It's for John Scout over here.
Yeah.
I take it out of the bench. I'm fixing the sandblast paint and put shields in it and put it back in the Scout.
Good, good.
And my transmission back to my pickup here.
There you
Pretty
go.
quick. It's on the priority list right now.
There you go. Cool. Well, let's continue. The viewers want to see everything you got. Well, you know, everything you want to show them.
Actually, it's a Wildcat.
Oh, yeah.
It's a
There you are.
4Runner. It looks just like a Bobcat, but it's a Wildcat. A friend of mine, I gotta get the switch put on it, get it done pretty quick, get it off the workbench. I get going on something and I'll get off of it. Tailgate gooseneck with single neck.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I just got the things built to be able to bore the holes where I want to on here because the walking beam suspension.
So how many random alternators do you have lying around?
Those are gonna be junked. I just want the aluminum off of them to melt down to make candles for the lathes, mills that's been broke into a casting.
Oh, okay. All right. I've got a tail section I didn't give you when I gave you those transfer case
That's
parts.
what I'm gonna do with it. I'm gonna melt it down.
Well, that's kind of what I figured. I saw it sitting out there and I forgot to grab it, so it's in the Jeep right now. I'll drop it off for you.
For bending, you can get an angle iron, square tubing, pipe.
Oh, wow. That's nice.
Rod.
Yeah.
You know them figurines and the ornamental doors and
Yeah,
stuff?
yeah.
Do it with that.
That's nice.
I had it all, never have got put up. I don't have a few dies, so I want some angle iron dies for it.
Oh.
Build an angle iron flange out or flange in.
Cool.
And I want because that to make me some good, neat little belt guards for protection.
Yeah.
I gotta take that. I give that to my friend. I forgot all about it. It's
Uh-oh.
right there. That and I got another generator. Got the lubricating. Never have got it fitted.
I think we've got an old Onan sitting over there to rent you can have.
I like on it.
Yeah.
Parts or pieces or complete.
Yeah. If you remind me, I'll bring them next time. Huh?
Who do you think made that 3-axle trailer?
I don't know.
John Deere.
Really?
My granddad had one just like it. And
Well, it's got the right color, I guess.
John Deere made them to hold those little John Deere 450, 350 dozers on them.
Yeah.
And I got a book in there. See, I've had two. My dad's got the other one. It's a tilt bed. Short
Okay.
tilt bed, but it's narrow.
Okay.
And they call it a skid loader on it. This is pretty darn neat. I like it. Wish I had it going because I could use it on this next trip because it's low. My granddad, they put mobile home tires on it. I think they changed the whole axles there.
Yeah.
I like those with their hydraulic brakes. Now, I don't mind hydraulic brakes. That's becoming the machine shop. It's been a machine shop a little here and there, and stores for tools and everything else, but now it's primarily being emptied out to be made strictly for machine tools and keep it out of the weather.
Yeah.
Most of my machine tools are too big, but for my smaller stuff and tooling. You ever seen a mechanical cat head?
No.
You know what a cat head is?
No.
It's called a catching head.
Okay.
They use them on boats. They use them on drill rigs. You wrap a rope around it 3 times, and you work that rope back and forth and tighten it, and it can pull. It's a hand winch. You can basically going around and you can pulling that rope back and forth. And you got to keep your mind on it and don't hear nobody else. Because once it does it, if it catches you just right, you chop your fingers off.
Oh.
I've seen it happen more than once.
Well, that's inconvenient.
That's a mechanical catching head full of electrical wire.
Okay.
Same thing.
Wow.
Flexing my jacks.
And a dog? Random dogs running around?
Huh?
Random dogs running around? Yeah, there goes
Oh,
Marvin.
Oryx. Let's see if we can see Oryx. He ain't here today. About his time. I see a Oryx out there.
An oryx?
Yeah, he comes checks on me. He goes
Oh,
over
yeah?
and he'll stand up and watch me, make sure I'm over here, and
Make
I'll
sure
see
you're
him
okay.
watching me, but they got Oryx great. He grazes on both sides, mainly on lake. He's up here in the afternoon. My compressor collection. This one is a 6-cylinder, pumps on 3 and runs on 3.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Old Ram, they ain't made that one probably since the 50s.
That's cool.
Ingersoll ran, both of those. They belong to a friend of mine. His motor is wiped out. After I got it loose, but it's wiped out. That motor turns over. It's got a valve hanging or something. If I ever get a chance and have a place to do it, I'm gonna pull it out, pull the head, check it out, clean it up, put it together, put it in this one, and you can have this compressor back.
There you go.
He calls me and thinks, you don't think I'll ever get it done. We'll see who outlives who.
Right.
That's a 1944 Jaeger, it's only a 90 CFM, but it's got a Continental 4-cylinder. Looks just like my 162, but it's 137, something I never heard of. That's the old Leroy, got a 4-cylinder, a lot of chambers in it. Got a big old nice long crack down the block of it.
Oh, that's fun.
That's got a Continental. That's 1944 or 40 something. Flathead 4-cylinder Jeep motor.
Oh, wow. Oh, look at that.
Generator.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, I recognize that engine.
Yeah.
Sure.
You'll think that's still a mag. It's actually
Yep.
not. It's actually a no. It is a mag. You think it's a driller? No, it's actually a mag.
Yeah, I recognize Magneto, yeah.
And I'm gonna put the. I got points to put in it. Start run. These two compressors got detroitdiesel 3-cylinders. That's a nice one. I'll pull the motor out of this and put it in my forklift. Oh, that's my projects for my rig. My mud system, all the steel cut and everything for that rig trailer over there.
Oh, okay.
Even the smoker goes on the rig. If I can get it to where it don't take up too much room, where you can use the smoker to heat up your can of lead. You use lead to pour a rope socket in for your mandrel on an old cable tool. And I can also cook on it. But
That's what I was going to say. What about steaks and burgers?
yeah, it's still something cooking or something. You can cook your food.
There you go.
I got a grill in the house for the big rig. You
Yeah.
put it in the doghouse, a grill. You run it at night while I'm standing there and eggs, bacon, whatever.
There you go.
You ever had a loaded hot dog?
A loaded hot dog. What's a loaded hot dog?
Down at the flea market, guy showed up there.
Yeah?
Cooks a pot of beans. I thought it was taters, it's beans. And regular old pinto beans. Grilled onions. Open that bun up. Some beans, grilled onions, bacon wrapped hot dog.
Oh, wow.
Puts it in there, and they put a little bit more beans. They put a spoonful of chopped tomatoes.
Oh, wow.
Your mustard, ketchup, mayonnaise on it.
Man, now I'm hungry.
$6
Thank you for that.
dog, but
It's worth it, huh?
dog.
Man,
Right down there at Big Daddy's flea market.
I might have to visit that and get me a loaded hot dog. What do you think about that?
I think it's a
See,
good
these,
idea.
Yeah.
these motors are air-cooled Deutsches. Love them.
Wow, that's cool.
That one there, I got this one. I had it years ago. I got it back, and it was starting to ruin my muffler. I think the muffler plugged up on it. It'll bog down and die. Gearhead compressor. But after I got this one, I said, I ain't fixing that piece of junk up. This is a nice air compressor. If I ever get the hoses and accumulators,
You know, when I say air compressor, I'm thinking about this little bitty thing that you can throw in your truck and air up something.
I want to.
When you talk to Skipper and you say air compressor, he brings us to these big old massive
You ain't seen nothing. I've got a friend
machines
that's got a
here.
350 PSI, 850 CFM, and it fits on it.
Jesus Christ.
It's 30 foot long with a V8 Detroit pull in it.
Okay. I believe you. So,
That's the 15 kW. I think it's got a Continental 4-cylinder diesel back in the 40s, 50s. Miller welders. That's my whole heart though. That ever get the money up, we're gonna fix that one.
that's a Hobart, you said?
Injector
Yeah.
ride. 236 Perkins diesel. That is the most welder I've ever had.
That is
You
really
start
something.
an arc, you don't hear it flutter or nothing. So
Really?
the generator runs the same. When it pulls,
Don't even notice the arc.
yeah, because when you strike an arc, it makes a noise up and
Right,
down.
right.
The steadier the arc, the steadier the motor, the more power you got. When it pulls that generator, it puts a more smoother arc out.
Wow.
A lot of guys say, if you can weld, you can weld with anything. No, it makes a lot of difference to what machine you got.
Oh, yeah, for sure. That is cool, man. Bet we could build some fences with that, huh?
Yeah. Or castle walls.
Castle walls, for sure.
Oh, I've welded. I don't know what I've built with it. I think the tail end of the Mac, I went and got that loaned it out. I'll never loan that welder out again. I had to go take it away from the guy. I like the guy. He's pretty knowledgeable on AC electricity. Does electrical. Man, I couldn't get him to bring my leads back so I could try it out on another machine.
Yeah.
I don't know. A friend of mine, he had some stuff down there. He's afraid he's going to start trying to take it away from him. I had to have the machine. I went and took it back. And liked the guy though, and kind of missed trading with him. There's the one that died New Year's. Go out there, out. 4-wheel drive, 3/4 ton, 5-speed, 7.3 IDI, nice aspirated.
Wow.
Pretty decent old pickup, no rust.
That's a nice truck.
I wanted to put a turbo back in it, but that motor's getting tired. I want to check it out when I pull it. But I didn't have the time to do it. I've been doing other things, and then when they pull it out, put a clutch and a grease plugs. I want to pop the head and check my head gaskets on that thing.
Yeah.
Put another set of head gaskets on it.
Good job, Marvin.
He's just fine. Where's the other dog?
I don't know. Oh, she's over there. There she is.
He'll be howling here in a minute.
Zeno, what are you doing?
That's a 60. That's a 62, I think. The other one we had was 64. For years we thought it was 64. But this one was 2 years older. One that transfer case and transmission is fixing to go in too.
Oh, okay.
Put that motor back in.
I think I drove that one at one point. I was out here visiting, and Justin was here, and we were cooking slabs of steak on the fire, and he's like, "Let's go for a ride," and we took that and drove it around.
It
I think so.
Hatch. Guy I worked with for several years. Still, I did a job with him Christmas. He his dad had it. He went to high school in that Scout. They rebuilt it all.
That's cool, man.
But they
Oh, I got one of these in my Jeep.
Farm with their hatch for years and years. John Miller. 97. This Ranger I get exactly like this. Only it's red.
Oh.
V6 was automatic.
Okay.
How fast you say I was going to smash that truck?
35.
I backed into it sitting right there twice. It looks like I hit something pretty hard.
You know, it does, because some things are
I got a
solid.
piece of frame rail sticking out on that crane truck.
It looks like it's a dud now. It says right there. It's a dud.
Yeah. Service truck. Toyota forklift. I believe in black market. Got one tag on it. You better be able to read China.
Oh, this thing here?
Yeah. Motor did run and took it apart, and I never did buy the gaskets. I want to put that Deutsch in there. I think the Deutsch is manual, forward and reverse, and first and second. And I like clutch forklift, real easy. Side shift. That make me a good little forklift around here. It's not so big you can't get around.
Yeah.
4-wheel drive Dodge. 1 ton 74.
I like it.
318 4-speed. I want to put a 440 in.
Yeah.
So if I go pulling gooseneck, it'll pull.
Hey, Marvin.
He's having fun.
Yeah. He likes doing this.
All this thing needed was a clutch, but then I thought I put grease plugs in the motor and gaskets and freshen up. It's sitting for years. That's the one that front hub don't have no guts in the brake drum on that side.
Oh, really?
They say that particular axle, you can't find no parts. I haven't took it apart on one side and looked and see what I could match up or not, but I'd like to make a 1 ton out. It's a neat little 3/4 ton 4-wheel drive now.
Yeah.
It's got a 5th over transmission in this one.
Oh, really?
And it's what, a 34, 35, 36. I don't remember if it was Dana or Warner. Got me a little 1940s Buffalo iron worker. I seen one over at Rawls the other day. Had a coper over on there. And on the front, I could see it in the book. I ordered for it. I never could figure out if I had it. I don't have it. He had one, got the punches and everything on it. Pretty nice machine he got over there. This is pretty cool, but there's two other things. If you read this, you get the channel iron shear to put in here. It'll shear channel iron.
Wow.
I think it's like 40 ton. I forget. Punch press, 35 ton bliss. Jig bore. Instead of a mill, it's a jig bore. Works a little different than a mill. They say it's more precision in the mill machine. For making dice or stuff like that. I could uncover it, but the pain in the butt cover it. Just drill bit sharpener.
Oh, okay.
Big drill bits. That's a stencil graph right there. That is a cool machine. Makes 2-inch stencils. Buffalo. I got one. That one stands that tall. I got one stands 2 foot taller in Tulsa. Radio arm drill. A lot of people, they look at that, tell them what it does, they don't figure it out. It's an old shaper. You make T-waves inside, outside, you make gears. They use machines, CNC now, but nobody, there's a few shops still using them. I see pictures of them, see them using them. This 25 inch, I always wanted a 36, and I wanted one of them babies put on the workbench. Cute set of rolls, the factory made thing, but I can't even ever find a tag on it. They had a steel gear, somebody made the brass gear, broke it too. I always thought about making a steel gear, putting it in there, and when it bound up and broke it, you'd break everything.
Yep. It'd take everything out with it.
How about a vertical generator welder?
There you go. That's cool.
The guys that's got those run on, they use a lot more juice, but it's like I said, it makes a lot of difference what welder you got. Those are some of the, I welded with the horizontals, and they best welders I've ever run. Grinders, this one goes in Alamogordo. Been working on it. That big one. Making setting rivets for brake bands and brake shoes. Look at my anvil.
Oh man.
That bridge anvil.
Holy crap.
You ever seen a swinging sledgehammer? Battery ram. Swinging sledgehammer. Hang on a winch truck with a cat line.
Oh yeah.
And you pull that back, you hit that bit, bring it out there on the cable tool bits, and you beat them back there, or whatever you want to do. If you can't hit that thing with that, and it breaks loose or smashes that steel out of the forge, it ain't gonna smash.
I don't think I could even pick it up.
No, I don't think two people can pick it up, but I'm not sure. I never tried.
That's something else.
Duval horizontal bandsaw, Johnson bandsaw, and a big reciprocating saw. It's all that 5,000. The crane picks up about 5,000-6,000 pounds. It's all that crane wants to pick up right there.
Wow.
It's all hydraulic. It come out of Tulsa.
That's amazing.
535 rigger pipe threader. An 850 reaches pipe threader. It goes to 4-inch. It don't have the threading head for it. Works and everything. It showed me it works when I got it. But the threading head's missing. I sure like to find one for that. That's an old torpedo. It'll do 4-inch. That's a real pretty lathe. Back to the 40s. L1 chuck. Take the cover off. I said it took cover because still out call it closed, but I can get it on closed. Got tape for everything. Sat under a pecan tree for 10, 12 years.
Oh wow.
Uncovered.
Skipper, what is this? What are these things?
That was a canopy over the front of the Sonic. You can look at the old Sonics.
Oh really?
Got the arch on. That's it.
Oh wow. That's interesting.
That's the turn of the century lathe right there. Schumacher Boyd M's.
Wow. That'd be fun to play with.
I'm gonna make a dry shaft lathe out of it someday if I ever get there.
Yeah.
What's the biggest hydraulic press you ever seen?
Probably the one you're about to show us.
250 ton railroad press.
Okay, see, That's some pretty serious equipment.
That right there,
I'm gonna walk in
the
there.
railroad press presses the wheels on and off the axles for the train cars.
Holy shit. All right, I'm walking up this thing now.
About 100 years old. I think I want to make me a deal where I can stack that lumber up in a big old circle, about a 4-foot circle. The other stroke, we got about a 3-foot stroke. And you push it in there, and I'll make a heck of a wood splitter. Split it all at once.
Yep. Well, while I'm out here now, I can do a nice little panorama
Yeah.
of your area.
All these are my UD4s and moldings I got. All UD450s and 501s that's gathered up for a guy back east. He said he didn't want to pay for them, and I wasn't going to haul them out there.
Yeah.
They paid him. Lots of wheels and axles. Takes a lot of time to organize those wheels too, I guarantee.
No doubt. You've got a hell of a spread here, my friend. The motor on the trailer. Yeah, that big one over there?
Two motors in there, runs one output shaft on the box. There's the other motor. 6110 Detroit. They made up from 55 to 65. Twice the size of that marine over there on the
Look
valve
how
cover.
big this thing
Look
is.
how wide that valve cover is.
Jesus Christ, let me get on the other
300
side.
horse motor.
That's a 300 horse motor.
300. Oh, 300, but I don't.
This is my hand. Look how big that thing is. For scale. Let's go look at the one that's on the trailer too.
Yeah, it goes with that one. That's
Okay.
Same thing. You put it on there in a box, and you run those two motors, and you got one output to run a generator or
Jeez.
mud pump. Or I got a friend over there in Hamburg had 474 671s put this way, and this way was one output.
Wow. That's insane. Here's Marvin. He's got some equipment out here, man. And no, that Jeep is not for sale. Well, I guess everything's for sale at the right price, huh? Yeah.
Your utility bed, if anybody wants a utility bed.
Oh yeah, you got one or two, huh?
Oh, that's just
1, 2, 3, 4.
Never get something to run. We got lathes,
their water, please?
one arc lathe in the shop.
Yeah.
That's 1925 gearhead.
Oh man.
That's a 1936 gearhead.
Wow. That thing's huge. Let me get a close up of that. I know it's covered.
Bed. I've had bigger. The biggest monarch I got sits down at Martini down there in Mesquite, his shop.
So these look like they got broke and re-welded or something at some point.
Well, if you was 100 years old, you might be that way too.
Kind of feel that way now. That's something else.
Yeah.
I want to see that engine on the trailer first. What is that? A flux capacitor right there? That thing is massive.
This size.
And that's where that other engine goes.
Yeah.
Holy moly. Wow. That's impressive.
Look at that box.
Yeah.
I would like to take that motor off. I'm supposed to get another 140 Waukesha. I got a 145 over, a 145 on my rig. I'd like to put two Waukeshas on it. And if I ever get that big mud pump for one of my friends, I'd like to put it on there. It's going to be 10 foot wide though, but still. It's a big mud pump. Put most of those Waukeshas on there and pull it low RPM. Waukesha is a little bit, I like the Detroits real well. But around the rig, I like the low RPMs and not much, as low as a rumble instead of a stream. Detroits, they got the place, I like them. But I've been wanting to run Waukesha propanes on the rigs, low RPM stuff.
Yeah.
That bird index head probably back in 1930s. That old thing right there. I like to figure out a name on it where I can figure out what's inside that thing. How to take the pin in, how to take the part, clean it up, put it back together.
Well, if anybody watching this knows, leave a comment.
That is one heck of a Ratex here. It had this stuff in there.
There are some
was sitting
gearheads
outside
that watch
when I first got it.
Yeah?
Almost 30 years ago. I traded it to a friend. He put it in a semi-trailer, been rained on and everything. And I was able to get out a screw-on chuck on this thing. What it's for is making gears for indentions on a graph of even spaced. And this one here will rock back and forth to where you can do bevel gears or what have you.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Rock and roll, man.
Got me a rotary table.
Oh, there you go.
I got a 12-volt wheelchair motor. I'm going to adapt it to this thing. Forward and reverse wheelchair motor on a rear step.
That's pretty cool.
And they could go where I can turn it backwards, forward, backwards. Run it, and if I could do it just right, James said I could put it to where there was something on that motor you could do something like for the CNC stuff.
Yeah.
So where if you're only going to do a half a groove, where you do it, it'll stop it, and then throw it back, go, you stop at a certain point every time and go back.
That's
the other
cool.
way.
Snazzy.
I got a steel pipe, 19 steel pipe there. Steel pipe.
Oh, look, Marvin figured out the ramp. There he goes. We were in here earlier and Marvin couldn't figure out how to use a ramp. It's kind of funny. It's all right, Marvin. Come on over here, boy.
I got PVC 4-inch down. Back in the roller deck there, I got lowered down to 3/4. Lots of PVC brand new. This row is this natural gas unions up to here. I got certain unions. I don't know what these are. The brass ones are for. They're natural gas all. I got different kinds of steel. And from here over on the unions was 2,000 psi on the blue. Those are some other ones I come up with, some regular steel 2-inch fittings. But these are 2,000 psi, 2,000 psi. Orange ones are 4,000 and 6,000 psi. I got a bunch of wedges, 2.5. I got a couple of 2 to 4s, but I got a bunch of 2, 2.5 to 3 to 4, 2 to or 1 to 2.5, a whole bunch of 2.5 stuff that need to find a home for. I checked it all together here instead of being out, so I could put the torch stuff in there. Machine tool stuff here, all this stuff, most of it come from Alabama.
Oh, really?
But I ain't got it in the machine shop because that's what I'm working on, trying to get that stuff over there.
Oh, sorry about the finger. Hey, Skipper, so what is this right here? What's
They're
this?
gears for a lathe, and I don't know what lathe. They come with the stuff from out of Alabama. It's gears for a lathe. Certain gears, like it says, have a quick change gearbox. The older lathes had you change gears, and I don't know what they're for, but I like to find the lathe that puts on.
That's kind of cool looking.
Got a bunch of Ballon 2.5-inch valves left. Got a bunch of galvanized, a bunch of unions, a bunch of flange makeup bolts. Then I got here. I got my 1/8 inch down to 2-inch little bit of stuff. Brand new sucker rod couplings for steel sucker rod. And this whole row, 24 foot of it is nothing but 2.5 as well. I've got a bunch of 2.5 I haven't found a home for to trade off, or I just wanted a little bit of it, but I had to take all of it and got a pretty decent deal. Most of it, 2 of them, probably 2/3 of the fittings are paid for 2 drilling rigs. But from there, I got elbows, 45s, 90s, T's, a couple of nipples from close, which is 3-inch, all the way up to 1 foot.
Wow.
Yeah. Then all this here, this is all the 4-inch I got left. A few 45s, T's, 90s, to about right here, and then from here to there is all 3-inch. This is schedule 120, 1-inch thick T's.
Wow. That's insane.
Now, I don't know if I got enough 5 inches or not.
Might need some more.
I got all the way from 6-inch to 36. 6-inch, I need 3 more of them, and I have 10. I have 10 of everything, all the way up to 36.
Holy
I'm looking
crap.
for 48s and 60s people. Right here, this file, I got all 24, 18s, and 14s of extra I need to trade off. I like to trade for other things, but I'll trade for the E's, which is 45s or 90s, different ones. This here is 53, 54 antique pipe wrenches, 20-something monkey wrenches. They're up for trade because I like to use the shelf for something else.
Sure.
And I don't really need them. I've got my rigids, and I need to get rid of these. I'll give them 48s and 60s, but I gather them up here and there whenever I can. But then I got my threaders, my power threaders. I got the 300, the 600, the 750, the hand threaders all the way up. Threaders, and pipe cutters, pipe tones. Everybody always wants my aluminum. It's hard to keep aluminum whenever I'm trying to trade or trying to get something. I'll end up getting my aluminum, but I only got like 2 aluminum pipe wrenches. This here, all these shiny couplings, they're rigid, electrical. I got about 2,500, a 3/4 and 1-inch. And I don't do much electrical. I don't do any electrical conduit or this kind of stuff. I would trade for other pipe fittings or something else I could get, or sell them. I don't care. I just need to get them out of here. All those boxes are plumb full. I need to get them gone.
Get them
I
gone.
can do something else with it. This is a real neat well wheel camera. Just made a controller for it.
Let's put that around. There's a controller for it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if I can see it. There it is. There's the controller for it. So anybody want a well view? It's a 1,000-footer, right?
Yeah.
What's that? Oh, look at those chucks in there. Holy cow.
Yeah, but
It's
I
a
went all the way to
bunch of
Alabama to get some because they got one of the L1 chucks that reader
Wow.
finished. Couldn't find them here. Got some L0 and stuff. Only thing that's hit there is a little surface rust here. All these fittings didn't surface. Didn't get no rust, but I don't get no water in here. It had enough moisture last year.
Just enough, huh?
On the, I guess it's a shinier steel.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Got a bunch of big valves, big old field valves.
Let me get a panorama. I don't know.
Briggs and Stratton V4 on a pump on it, fire pump.
Oh.
For a little fire truck.
Oh yeah, okay. That's amazing.
Where'd you put that meter? You said you got
Yeah, it's right there.
Make sure it's off.
Yeah, it's off.
Okay.
Gotta make sure. You don't want to keep your meter on or run down the battery.
Other than my trucks out there, my pallet collection, that's about sums up my collection.
Well, you got a message for the viewers?
Oh, I'll trade some of it, sell some of it. Some of it I want to keep, unless I got something I want worse.
Okay. How can they get in touch with you?
Well, probably just call me.
All right. I'll put a number down at the bottom and you guys can see it. Let me.
It's the easiest.
Yeah, it's the easiest way. Just call him.
A lot of people don't use telephones anymore.
Everybody wants to text or do messages on Facebook or.
You're gonna have to help him.
Come on, Marvin, you can do it. Come on, boy. He has a little bit of confusion with it. Come on, you can do it. Come on, come on, come on, boy. Well, you came down before. What happened?
Like going up.
I know. Yeah, all right, to be continued, I guess. Come on, boy. Come on. Look at him. He's kind of scared. Yeah, come on down, Skipper. Maybe he'll follow you. So we got a little bit of drama with the dog. All right, be back with you in a minute. Got it all figured out. There he goes. Hey, there's a good boy. All righty. Yeah.
Years of collecting them. Some of still got big cleanings.
Sure, sure. All right then. I guess we'll stop it there. If y'all are interested in talking to Skipper, doing some trades with him, or you got lots of cash and you need to get rid of it, this is a man who would be very kind to take it off your hands.
Yeah, so I can buy more junk.
So you can buy more junk. All right. Well, tell everybody thanks for watching then. Skipper, tell everybody thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Thank you. And I guess we'll end it there. Catch y'all next time. Skipper's place. They're in there right now.